It's hot. I already filmed this video like 2 hours ago, and I decided not to go with that video. Welcome back to my channel, or our channel. My name is Azucena. You can call me Azucena. There's gonna be a lot of noise, so sorry, because my door's open because it is hot again. And our air is not on right now, so I gotta do what I gotta do. So I've been gone for 2 years. A long time. Major things since 2019, September 2019. Let's see. Towards the end of 2019, I couldn't get more money for school, and I had to overload on my units, and I had to pay more, and I went into a depression, so that was fun. 2020, I was really busy and hectic and full of anxiety because I had so many classes, because I had to, you know, overload, because if I didn't, I would not graduate on time. They like miscounted my units and shit got messed up, and I was frustrated, angry, but whatever, we're here now, right? And then COVID hit, so we were like, oh yeah, 2 weeks of spring break. JK. 2 years later. The last quarter was all online. It was hard, but low-key easy, because you can cheat. So like doing all of my work and tests were, you know, that is the only reason I passed my classes, to be honest. Like, just because of Corona. Like, I don't think I would have passed my classes if I was not able to do my classes online, because some classes that I had were like really hard and your girl was struggling. And so then I finished my last quarter. I was able to graduate, but I didn't have a graduation, sadly. Didn't really feel anything about graduating college. It was always like so hyped up because I'm like first generation, first one in the family to graduate college. I mean, first one to have, you know, a higher education. I mean, I actually finished high school. So, I mean, on paper it's like a big deal, right? But I just didn't really feel anything anymore, especially like because of what happened in the year before, like during my winter break, where I was like depressed and I was just kind of over it. But also because, you know, the pandemic kind of took the excitement out of it. Summer rolled around and I had nothing to do, so I'm like, now what? My entire life was leading up to this big moment of graduating college, and that didn't happen, so what next? You know, like, I honestly never really, not that I never planned, but I never really thought to myself, or like, I never thought that I was going to live past the age of 15. I know that's dark, but I'm being realistic, because it's just, I don't know, it's weird. So because I have that mindset that like, well, at first it was like, oh, I'm not going to live till 15. Then, oh, no, I'm not going to live till 18. And then, oh, no, I'm not going to live till 21. And then I hit 21 that year. And I kind of just, I don't know, like, I had nothing else to do. Everything was like shut down, you know, like, it was a weird thing to realize that like life continues and I have to actually keep going. Who knew that, right? Like, who knew that? I don't know if people can relate, but it was just, it's still weird now. Like, I just turned 23, and to me that's so fucking weird. Like, I'm in my 20s and I'm still unemployed. Like, I don't know, like, you think when you're little like you're supposed to have life figured out at this point, but no, everyone's struggling. Like, anyways, you're like, even thinking of me hitting 30 still, like, I can't imagine that. Like, I can't imagine getting older. Like, I've always thought I was going to die young. I know, morbid, but to me, the concept of like growing older, I don't understand that, and it doesn't click in my head because I never thought I was gonna get older, you know? Oh, in December 2020, I kind of had a breakdown. I ended up going to the ER because I had like a really, 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 really bad panic attack. I thought I was having a heart attack, but I wasn't. It just felt like I was, which is like why. Firefighters were, oh, so nice. So nice. So good looking. The ambulance people, there was this guy in the ambulance and he was basically telling me that I was like dramatic and like I needed to calm down because it wasn't a big deal. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, like how the fuck would you know? I was like shaking the whole time too. The following day, oh my god, the morning, I was so sore, especially this arm, because it was like shaking the entire time and I couldn't really stop. I was just shaking uncontrollably. It was weird. And so, oh, and then when I went to the emergency room, they didn't do anything to me. Like, they asked me if I wanted to take meds, and I was like, well, I don't know. I'm like iffy on like medicine in general. And then they're like, okay, it's fine. Like, just sit down. And I'm like, okay. And like, they never came back. And then after like an hour, they're like, okay, you're good to go home. I'm like, okay. Like, they just, like, nothing happened to me. Like, I was just, they were just like, okay, I just sit, and I just had to wait it out, which was terrifying and embarrassing, and god damn, I felt alone. It was weird because I couldn't, I mean, I could sleep, but like I felt always like slipping into like that panicky state. Also, it started like I looked at myself in the mirror and I did not recognize myself. I don't know. I never liked looking in mirrors because I have like an image in my head of like how I look like, but then when I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, that's not you. And then it also feels like it's just like a different person. And so like when I looked at myself in the mirror that time, I did not recognize myself, and that scared me more, which made me panic more. I don't know. I still don't look at mirrors. Mirrors like creep me out. Like I can't look at myself in mirrors. It's not like I have body dysmorphia. I mean, do I like my body? I mean, I'm content with what I am in, right? So I don't have body dysmorphia. It's just when I look at my face, I'm like, who is this? If that makes sense. You know, it's not like I look at myself and I'm like, oh, I hate you. No, it's just like, who are you? I don't know who you are. Like, that's not you. Towards the end of December, we went to Mexico for 2 weeks. We had a little vacation, all safe and everything with COVID. It was honestly like better over there in Mexico. They sanitized everything and every part of you. Like when we went on the buses, you had to like go through this like tunnel thing, kind of like what the airports have, like to scan you, but it was basically kind of like a 360 sanitizing station thing for you, so you were like sanitized all over. Yeah, that was fun. Great to see my family. We hadn't gone in like 14 years, so we finally saved up and were able to go. And then we came back, and then March of this year I got diagnosed finally with depression, anxiety, started meds. I was on Prozac for a long time until I think last month. It just wasn't working with me, and I'm in therapy. I have a psychiatrist, and now I'm on Zoloft. So yeah, I think the Zoloft is working way better than the Prozac because, I mean, look at me. I'm back on YouTube even. That's what's been happening with me. The world is crazy constantly, you know, and we're just trying to live and keep going. Yeah, life goes on. Oh, we went to Disney. Oh my god. Oh my god. We went to Disney after we got vaccinated for my sister's graduation because she unfortunately did not get to do any of her senior stuff for high school graduation. So to me, my favorite thing that happened in my senior year of high school was grad night, and we were able to go to Disneyland. But hers, everything was canceled, and her school doesn't, like, Disney isn't allowing them to come back to Disney. So like they had it at like Universal Studios, like, I don't know. So, and she is, oh my god, she loves Disney. So I was like, you know what, since they're opening up again, we should try to go to Disneyland for her graduation as a graduation present, you know, like, and it's the perfect time because, you know, they're about to open and we're all vaccinated. So let's just fucking go. And we were able to go, and oh my god, we were gonna vlog, but honestly, because we haven't been there in a long time, we just wanted to like enjoy it, especially for my sister, because, you know, it was like the first time that she went when she was like conscious. I mean, she went when she was like, what, 2? So like she doesn't really quite remember everything, but it was nice. Oh my god, we went on Space Mountain like 3 times. Finally, it wasn't broken down or it wasn't closed for the day. The lines were so short, it was crazy. I hope they keep it like this for a long time. Oh my god, guys, you guys remember Irene? She's engaged. Like, I met her when we were fucking like 11. And now she's engaged. So weird. She's over there in North Cal. I have Rosario here with me. So you'll be able to see her more on the channel, especially on my podcast. You'll be probably seeing her in like vlogs and stuff because she's like the only friend I have here. I mean, Kathleen is here too, but she's like in LA. And it's not that easy to travel there constantly. And she's also in school still. So she's busy, working hard. Go get that degree, girl. I'm rooting for you. You're almost done, ho. Yes. And me and Rosario are just over here unemployed, trying to get jobs and failing really successfully. At least we're successful in one thing. I'm just trying my best out here, okay? I really wanted to focus on my mental health for like a hot minute, because if I didn't, I would not be making this video. I almost pooped my pants. I just ate. My body's like, go to the restroom right now, ho. That's my cue to leave. I'll talk to you guys next Monday. That's my update. That's what I've been doing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Watch the podcast Wednesday. Tune in again here on this channel for Pepperoni, her first video on Friday. Woo, I saw it. So funny. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.